traders. This is Tim Kelly at Forex TV. It's about 8 a.m. in New York on November 5th. It's Monday, just ahead of Election Day. Taking a look at the Japanese yen against the dollar here. Right now we've seen overnight through the European session, we've seen a drop below the Ichimoku cloud here on the 15-minute. Shows us a little pullback here. We're pulling back today after 2 days of or 3 days of solid gains here. Right now to the downside. There's a lot of uncertainty out there today ahead of the election, and markets are fairly flat. Futures are off a little on the equity side. Equity index futures for the U.S. markets shows that the Dow Jones Industrial Average is down 3 points. S&P 180, Nasdaq $1.50, 1.5 points. So marginally off on the futures right now. No major data out today, but seeing a little bit of that risk aversion come into play here as traders await the outcome of the election. There's a thought that the elections will affect the markets, and they generally don't, but just a little bit of uncertainty ahead of the market here. Anyway, back to the technicals here. We see that we've got that punch now below the Ichimoku cloud on the 15-minute. Let's jump up to the 1 hour, because that 1 hour in a short term is a trigger to either confirm or deny that as a trend, right? That downturn as a trend. So what happened here, we see that spike that happened in the opening of trading, came up, now tested the bottom of that spike there roughly, and was supported by the bottom of the Ichimoku cloud. If we hold here, and you see that we're in a very, very much oversold situation here, dollar yen, RSI really showing just in that 30 range. Some schools of thought there says that can't really sustain that for too much longer. If you see the trading pattern here, you can see that in fact it doesn't really stay below that level for too long here, right? That 40 level that has 50 level that has been held here. So want to look at this, see the support here, and I certainly wouldn't be going short here. Right now, trading at the bottom of its range, low of 80.19, and traded as high as 80.55. It seems to be a point. That 80.50 point on the upside seems to be the upper band where the upper end of the trading is occurring, and that's pretty much where we're seeing the modal point. Let's go to the daily. You see that we had I want to show you a Prosticks view, and we'll blow that up just a bit, and you see that the modal point, the most widely traded price of the day, 80.40. So right now, support down at the 80 figure, resistance at 80.90. You can expect to trade within that range until the election results are in. That could be based on what is going on in the Northeast, could be extended into Wednesday, Thursday, or even further. However, it's likely we'll get a clear a clear winner on the U.S. presidential election on early Wednesday morning. After most of the states have been tallied, there should be a projected winner. So right now, seeing that range trading at 80 to 80.90, where we'll see resistance. Actually, the range is going to stay a little tighter in that 80.20 to 80.55, maybe 60 area. Don't expect to see a whole lot of movement in the U.S. session today ahead of the elections. So we're going to finish up here with the yen. We'll be back with a Euro report shortly. Thanks for joining us.